All right, so this one's going to favor the Cowboy fans. So if you're a Cowboy fan, watch this one. I think this will help maybe clear some things up and share this one more so, if anything, than what has been shared, which has been some like fake overlay videos trying to sell it. We need some clear, concrete evidence. And I got something a little bit. This just came out. Obviously, we're getting what we can get, and I'm going to show you guys here in a second. This footage right here where we have after the ref, we see the ref walk around, and we know that the Spanish version, which you guys have seen on some of my podcasts here, me and Ryan's podcast, and then also on a video I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to insert that Spanish one here to try to line it up with the huddle. I think I did a good job. I'm still not understanding why this, the NFL has, as you see in the background here, cameras, there's mics, why isn't this footage, why wasn't it kicked out during the game? If it was announced throughout the stadium, I still am not understanding that.
Makes it easily cleared up. Oh, it's all, here you guys go. Sorry. Here's the boom. They could have easily done it.
Easily cleared it up. Maybe they want the controversy. I don't know. I think we're doing a good job being
yeah. 3 days later or whatever.
and being fair about it. Once again, we don't have a dog in the fight. I don't really care.
We told you not biased, so you guys will understand at the end of this video. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They owned up.
So this one will help the Cowboy fans out. Detroit, sorry, this one's not going to help you out, but it's worth a watch. You got, it's at least to give some sort of like, all right, I'll give it that, so I'm not too pissed off about it. So before we do that, let's just I just want to point out that, remember, on the English version, we tried to hear it again, and we really, you can like, is there something there? Because we're like, it's got to be there, right? It's got to be there if it's there, right? If this is true, it's got to be there. The only thing that is like, you're going to hear on this play, this is later towards the end of the game, you're going to hear the ref blow the whistle. This is Troy Aikman's and Joe Buck's. This is the English version. You hear the whistle, you hear him speak on the, throughout the, the stadium here, and it's on this same channel that you don't hear it on, the whole 70 is eligible thing. So I'm going to play this.
Said part of the old guard that was honored by Dan Campbell. Here's this doesn't count either. They blew the whistle before the onside kick try.
Prior to the kick, charge timeout.
Dallas uses.
So you can clearly hear that, and that should have been heard on, over here when they're in the huddle, which right here.
Yeah.
It should have been heard here. And as I'll play it, and maybe it's I just don't understand why it's not there. That's my big thing, is I don't understand why it's not there. Anyways, let's go jump to the full video that I think can kind of like help some things out here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you, I'm going to insert on the left here, right here, I'm going to insert the huddle. This is from the Spanish one where you can hear the 70 is eligible, right? And what I did is I want you to pay attention to Reynolds right here. He's right here. I used his body language to time it to make it as precise as possible. Once again, this could help, the NFL, help, you can see him moving together right there at the same time, see him moving away from Montgomery, right? So I just want you to know I got this thing dialed in as best as possible. See, we didn't have this view. Now we got a view of the ref speaking. This has been nice to have it a while ago. I don't understand why it's taken so long for this to even surface around the internet, but at least you guys got a copy of it. So I'm going to play it loud. You guys can read his body language, and you can say if you feel that is matching up and it is accurate. Once again, I don't understand why it's not clear and loud on the English one. It's making me, that's where I'm like, why isn't it on there? Why isn't it on there? So anyways, I'm going to play it for you guys so you guys can get a good, I'll play it a couple times here.
Number 70 is an eligible receiver. Number 70 is eligible.
Okay, so you saw that. I'm going to play it again. So you want to watch. Obviously, I can't see his mouth. I can't see anything. The only thing I could think of is if this wasn't out loud, once again, why I'm wondering why it's not on the English one, is maybe he did say it, maybe he did say it. It just never went through, and he forgot to hit the mic properly. Turn it on. Yeah. And so, you say, well, it's in the Spanish one. It's like, yeah, well, they have the audio. They just insert it in because it was said to make it, I don't know. I'm just saying it's not in the English one, as you guys saw in my other videos. And there's obviously whistles and announcements that are in the English one. So it's like, well, why wasn't this part in? So that's what makes it very fishy here. But we'll play it one more time. And this can be good, something as solid as I can get, to be fair, So here we go. Just, look out for when this video pops up. It's going to kick in.
Number 70 is an eligible receiver. Number 70 is eligible.
So it looks to me like you can argue a case that, look, man, it was said. Now you're matching up audio from the Spanish one that has it, even though it's not an English one. It's still you're matching up as best as possible, better than what's out there.
Yeah,
let me just tell
why
you
the
that.
NFL can't just push it out and stop all this talk.
I don't understand why that it's so hard to do this and get this out, and why we have to go and piece this together. But hopefully you guys appreciate it. I have really nothing else to say. I mean, you can say, does it look like he stopped talking early in the audio of him saying the second time? Can you argue that? Does it look like he's still talking? Who knows? There's still a couple question marks here. Obviously, 68 looked like he was the one that went, and 70 was coming in, but they didn't talk. But you know, it is what it is. I don't need to go any further into this. Being as fair as possible, and this would be the best thing that I can say that wish was out earlier, and you know, it's the clearest I can get right now, at least. So it seems fishy to me, but this is making as much sense as I can to say, you know what? I got at least something that makes me feel a little bit better about it and not as steered. All right. So anything from you?
Yeah, no, I mean, it just, to me, it seems like it was just a clear mess up on the ref's part. He announced the wrong player. Yeah. That's, to me, you know, I don't know what he's saying when he's brushing his, you know, I know he's saying an eligible player.
He is, yeah.
You know,
I think so.
I don't know, you know, what he's saying, but I would say he just messed up and said 70 when it should have been 68. But you matched it up perfectly.
What's your thoughts on the English version and then during the game them not really even having this?
Yeah, I don't understand why they don't. They cut the mic out. They were somehow was able to mute that part or make it very muffled to where you can't hear it. But then
why not retrieve it still? You had time in the game towards the end, even with quickly. You had time, and still today we still didn't really.
Yeah, they still haven't put it out. So
yeah.
Don't know why they didn't do that.
There's no angles, no other angles of it, huh? No, with all these look at the cameras on it. So, anyways, we're just kind of beating a dead horse at this point.
Yeah, but hey, like we said, you know, we're not biased, and that's why we put in this video out that does show it's more in the favor of the Cowboys. Like, hey, boom, it was there. So
there you go,
all
Cowboys.
These guys that think that we were, no, you guys said you didn't have a dog in the fight or whatever.
It seems like we're not being fair. No, we will be if we find. We dug this up. No one gave this to us. I pieced it together.
We're calling ourselves out by doing this. You know, you don't get that often. So
yeah, being fair. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for the comments and everything. And here you go, Cowboys fans. Hopefully you guys can share this, kick this out. It'll kind of show like, hey, this is what we put together and this is what we got. So it favors you guys on this one. So
absolutely.
Yeah. All right, you guys take care.
All right.